Hi there. I was really busy this morning and I almost didn't make it to the stream today. I thought that after I started a little late. But here am I. Well, I'm glad I set, way back then I set 6:30 PM PDT to be my stream starting time. Because my original plan was to start half an hour before that. But I figure I'm usually very busy at the morning of that day, so might as well give me half an hour more. And it's been paying off. Anyway, last time on Live Alive, we played the final chapter as a source said. If you recall, there's two ways to end it. Either you kill all the heroes of the other time periods and that's Sorsad's way of exacting his revenge on mankind. Or you cast Armageddon and erase of time and space. Now, that was one version of the final chapter. If you pick any character other than Orsed, you get the other version. And because it's only one, we won't be playing as more than one of these characters. It's the same version, just with some minor differences. And this is a pretty easy choice for me because I have an explicit favorite among these characters. Let's play as Oboromaru. And here's for the real final chapter of this game, for real this time. How many times through this playthrough did you think the game was over but it wasn't? You had the end of the sci-fi chapter, then the end of the medieval chapter, then the end of Odio's chapter, and now this. We are back exactly where we had left off on the ninja chapter.
わしは信じちゅうぜよ。
来たれよ、人の道に目覚めし者。人間に未だ幻想を抱く者よ。いざなお真実を知らしめんために。
This, I was muted. I did it again, didn't I? Okay, this time I muted because I was gonna press some buttons on my monitor to adjust the brightness, and I forgot to turn it back on once again. I said that make a habit out of watching the volume meter on OBS, and I didn't do it. Okay, what I said was Oboro is exactly as we left him before. All his equipment, all his inventory, which I didn't expect. I thought he'd only equip his equipment. And about the reason for leveling up the Psychic Guy Akira, I'd say that throughout the playthrough I had subtly done some stuff that only makes sense because this chapter exists. And you have no reason to prepare if you wouldn't use your character later here. That was the Archon's Roost, but you cannot get him. Not yet, at least. There is a marker on the map. Also, I didn't know if I said that before or after the mic muted, but I had commented on how at the end of the ninja chapter, the sky on the background at the end actually reflects your number of kills. The more people killed, the drearier the sky looks at the end. And we have a random battle. Then with the main theme as the battle music. Also, thanks for letting me know about the mic being muted. I could have taken way longer to realize that. Oh, these might explode, so I have to stay far away from them. I think I muted partway through the first cutscene with he and Ryouji on the castle. So here's where the hero speak used to be. And the marker's telling you to go all the way up. Savior. And he doesn't say anything. I guess he's not keeping track of his skills anymore. And these are probably not actual people, anyway. I had a really weird dream last night where the sunlight it's when day breaks, it's called, that SV is called. Yeah, it is an interesting plot. We dropped a robotic enhancement. Oh yeah, I was gonna check whatever this is. A box made from steel. Don't get how it works, but it can be used to make your robot stronger. Cool. A small metallic object that must surely serve some sort of purpose. This is not what the mark was leading me to. Oh look, who's there? A confused martial artist.
びっくりさせないでよ。へえ、他にもいたんだ。けどあんたのその格好、まともじゃないね。ただの女と思うんじゃないよ。
Back when I was playing the Kung Fu chapter, somebody on the chat, I think it was Night Cerberus, had commented that it would be cool if the ninja and the Kung Fu girl met. I mean, when I played the ninja chapter. I couldn't spoil that back then. Oh shit, thanks, it slash really well.
やるじゃんか。私はレイ空母。あんたも困ってんだろ。旅は道連れ。一緒に行くとするかい？
So that's two characters. Lee also should be just as we left her. In between streams, actually, I had secretly reloaded that chapter and just so I could equip her accessories, which I had forgotten to do in the original run. But it turns out I didn't even need to do that because her full inventory has been added here. You might even be able to mix up the equipment they had collected. There's this one is from her chapter. And here's what you were actually after. Yeah, so everything about Liu has 3 versions because it could be any of the 3 pupils. The legendary sword, same thing as medieval shatter, but you can't actually use it. I guess it's a key item. So if Yun had been your chosen disciple, he just joins you without a fight. If Hong had been the one, he asks you to bring him food before he joins you. Also, her name on the UI is no longer Liko, she is now the Shinshan Quan Master. Okay, where are you going? I can't get into Hash's cabin. Yeah, we basically going to have to chase him around a bit. I don't know where he heads to next. I have to explore the mountain a little. I don't think he heads further up. He should be maybe on one screen down from here. Yeah, I forgot to bring that up. Almost all of the enemies you'll find here are recolors from all of the previous enemies. As well as all of the item drops are a mixed bag of a bunch of items from the past. There's still nothing on that corner there, but I bet it's gonna be relevant later. And I feel Sundown might be somewhere here. If not, I might have to look up where he shows up next. Oh, there he is. Oh, he takes damage from his own poison. Although hasn't been designed those enemies very well. Hi there. There is also something here. But this is not the exit. I think Sanda is gonna be somewhere here next, but while I don't come across him, I'm going to the village next. It should be nearby. By the way, since I got the Brian at the peak, now I can actually go into the Archon's Roost. And if I want, I can go straight to the final boss now. But of course, that's not wise to do this early on. And there's a lot more to do around the map. You can actually go into these houses, but you need something else to actually enter. Yeah, hey there. Akira is back also at level 11. I thought I hadn't leveled him up that much. And because I had removed all the weapons from Taro before I finished this chapter, I actually have them here now. I'm sure they will come up later. Quite a lot of people had thought that Akira's chapter is inspired by the Akira the movie. But I believe the original Live Alive actually came out before Akira. Let me just make sure. Oh, actually no, Akira was released in 1988. Live Alive came out in 94, so... I don't recall what the reason was, but... I recall some people saying that because of such and such, the chapter is not actually inspired by the movie Akira, it's just a coincidence. But I have to check that again. And the next stop is the kingdom, which I don't know if it's actually this way. It should be further to the right. Yeah, that might be a Nui as parts of a monkey with a snake. What was this enemy called again? Glacialabolas. Yeah, Kira is a common name, but now that I know that Live Alive came out after the movie, I'm more inclined to think that they did take some inspiration out of it. Another blocked passage. I was gonna say, if sneezing almost breaks your neck, you should be looking into that urgently. Haven't there been people that actually died of sneezing because something else in their body was already compromised? Also, this is not a Nui, it's more of a regular chimera. Now that we can see it from the front. And they are really strong. Secret Dragon Stink, we've never seen that one. And Holy Smackdown. One goal we're gonna have here is get every character up to level 16, because that's when they learn their strongest skills. Gotta have that done before we think of heading to the final boss. Hi there. He's probably headed towards the castle next. You ever only be in the party at once or gotta pick and choose at a time? You can have up to 4 party members like it has usually been. So once you have more than that amount of characters, you have to swap them out. Also, you can't swap out your chosen protagonist, which in your case is Soboru. By the way, if you have Akira in your party, the fleeing option becomes teleport. But since fleeing is already set to always work in this game, the teleport is just a visual flare.
こだここは。
Or maybe it isn't. And there's how you get to the Trial of Heart. So we briefly glimpsed one of those dungeons when I entered the house in the village. There are 7 dungeons like this one, and it's one dedicated for each character. We could enter the one in the house before because we didn't have the required character for it. Also, Akira's dungeon is probably the most important of the now because of this. By reading their minds, you can find the ghosts of the people from Lucretia. Alright, I need to set Twitch to let me know when ads are about to play, so either me or a bot in the chat can warn you in advance. Claustrophilia this time. Unleash divine technique to summon forte celestial dragon to emulate all enemies with sacred flame. Get righteously pissed off and punch an enemy in the face. He's too far away to use that. Yeah, that feels like an ultimate skill when she's not even level 16 yet. She's charging up something. I don't know if I have anything to stun her out of it. At least I got Akira out of it. Nice. Fitness call learned. The thing about the surgery is once you cleared it once, I don't think there's any way to come back to it if you forgot to loot something. Hey, that's Cube's skill. Nothing this room. I have to find a way to get up there where our chest is. A demon blood armor. It's a massive boost for a physical attack, but lowers your special attack if Oboro needs. I think Lee probably doesn't need a lot of special attack. I think we've seen those before. Yeah, anybody can equip the weapon accessories, but they can't use them. We've been throughout the passage, so I must have missed something in one of them. I especially didn't find a way to go up there. I might have to go back to the start.
食らいやがれ。どら。どんなもんや。
I think this will lead me back to the start. Or not. I think that the ultimate attack is that this is meant to be Lee's ultimate skill. Because the ultimate skill she's actually gonna learn at level 16 is Heavenly Peak's Descent, which is that one she got to use only once in the end of her own chapter. But then this one with the drive is meant to be her unique strongest attack, and the other two disciples should have attacks of their own. Yeah, this is also isn't Oboro's strongest attack, but wow. They're one pinch shotter if the creature summons. This just seems like the coolest cameo. Honestly, I wouldn't disagree. Where does this lead again? I think to go back to the start I have to go up now. This was another soldier, right? Yeah. Roaring Tiger Spoon learned. The Devil's Door in it. It's an interesting attack idea. I mean, you have a bard type characters, they are usually support units, but you could have a bard that plays horribly on purpose to annoy the enemy and cause debuffs. It's the kid from the village. This time they got it right on writing that he still believes in your study. there's that chest I was after. So I had refused to write this before. Is to be haunted by nightmares so terrible that one you'll never again be able to sleep. I am banking on the fact that Lee probably doesn't use a special attack because everything is martial arts moves, but I might be wrong about this. Nice. This might be the single move I use the most in this chapter. The guards still all just speak the same lines as one another. That's the problem. You cannot... in the abilities menu doesn't make it clear what stat each move relies on. I have read that the moves that cause status effects are the ones that use a special attack, but I'm not sure about that. Oh, hey, it's Sish turn. Already showing up. This is actually a sort of mini-boss that can show up as a random encounter. But I'm expecting it to only start showing up much later. The encounters in this chapter actually scale to your party strength, and it seems I'm already quite strong. We are in a pinch. Luckily, Lee's just running the self-healing movie. This monster might be the only example of an Ouroboros type lemmy I've ever seen. He has a tail that's eating itself.
しっかりしろよな。
いただき。
いってえな。
We had to get in some status effects to make him more manageable, but none of it is proccing right now.
見てなよ。
He's on weak to wind, which only Oboro has in the move. I could use try using on one of those.
さばきを受けな。いただけ。
I might get body wiped from this, almost. Oh, IQ and speed. IQ was actually a stat only in the classic. I think it might be the localization. Here I think IQ is the special attack. So I might have to change her build. Also, I am going to have to use this holy water I just got. Otherwise I am losing the fight.
使え
And I've done it. Gotten too far into it to run now.
頼んだぜ。くそ。
If I keep missing, that's not gonna be great.
いってえな。
ごめん何参る
さばきを受けな。どうだ。
It's only Oboro now. I don't think I have any way to bring Akira back. I can use the free suit.
使え
復活。
これを
いってえな。
better heal. Who knows if I might miss and die in the next turn.
しっかりしろよな。
Oh, nice. Too badly is not gonna get any experience from this.
許せ。俺も成長したもんだ。
Man, she would have gotten a lot out of this fight. And I did feel like Lee wasn't dealing a lot of damage, that this might be why. I never use the recommended equipment up until now, so I might as well. It still gives the Helm of Nightmares on her. But I'll try this build and see if her damage improves. I think actually that each of her moves might use a different stat to determine her damage. Also, this took so long that I forgot where I was heading. At least until I have 4 party members, I think if Ishtar shows up again, I'm running away. Unity.
頼んだぜ。それ。どんなもんや。
When it works, this counter is very powerful. Oh, this is the end of the dungeon. I can tell it because of that altar. I'll explore it a little bit more. But there's nothing further to the right here, right? Let me just make sure. Yeah, I'll just take that to other pathway and then go to the end. Who's there? Oh, hey.
俺のせいなんだ。あいつが魔王になってしまったの。
If at this point you're still wondering whether it was your fault, I think you're not actually remorseful. Yeah, Paul is also was a stat in the Super Nintendo version. They just want to change the names a bit. Overall, I think she's supposed to be an all-rounder character. You're supposed to try not to reduce any of her stats. While a character like Masaru can probably min-max to give him as much physical attack as possible. And there's two ways to get into this room, so this really was a labyrinth. If you knew the path, you could probably end it much faster. A Guts and Glory Glove. And we are back. The item we got at the end there is a weapon exclusive to Akira. And the most powerful he's ever going to have. Your reward for each of these character dungeons is the corresponding character's strongest weapon. A glove that ensures victory through sheer determination alone. Also, I need to hydrate. Give me a second. Hi there. Akira still sleepy even on the pause screen. Now where was I going again? Oh wow. We got Cube and we now have a news for that robotic enhancement I dropped before. Just one of them. He levels the same way as Taro. As in, he doesn't level, just waste his HP with those items. We also now have a news for all of this. Because if you took some weapons from Akira's chapter up until this chapter, Cube can actually use their moves. And he can use equipment. He is probably gonna use special attack for everything. Finally have a full party, but there's more people to recruit. He must be getting angry at us by now. An amethyst shield. And I can't equip it to Toboro. Yeah, who can actually use this? I guess none of my current party. Here this cube has all of his normal skills plus skills from his weapons. Like this one. Now can I use any of this? Oboro can equip the Parasite Sword offhand, but that to come at the cost of some special attack. Why do we still have to keep looking for sundown? Good thing we have Cube now. It made a lot of difference in the H-Star fight. I used the wrong move, I was meant to use the AoE heal. If this is the correct skill. If by any chance you wonder why Cube had an AoE skill in his chapter, a AoE healing skill, despite the fact he only fights once and he fights alone, that was the reason. I could have been just a nod to him being a medical robot. But it would mysteriously have no gameplay function. Is sundown here on the courtyard? Apparently not. Here is the armory and it's completely refilled. Do you recall when I commented about there being a system that would reward you for not looting anything in the Middle Ages chapter? And it's no longer the case in the remake? This is what I was alluding to. In the Super Nintendo version, anything you looted in the Middle Ages chapter would stay looted here in the final chapter. So you had to pick everything up from the armory in the Middle Ages. I'd have nothing to pick up here. And that the remake makes it so everything restocks. At this point I'm tempted to start using the recommended equipment option, but it seems to not be optimal. Because we've seen it actually equips Lee with the Helm of Nightmares, which is terrible for her special attack. Yeah, that was an almost worthless skill. But the Mated Spin actually has a bit of lore as an ability. It's supposedly something Goboro learns from that weird old man who kept spinning the maid around. So it might be a joke move, hence the low damage.
いただけ。どんなもんや。誰だ。
Hi there.
こりゃ驚いた。西洋風の城に忍者がいるとはな。一つ聞かせろ。お前は俺の敵か？
めっそうもない。
どっちにしてもできそうだな。面白い。
Are you sure?
そこか。
Oh, he at least think one attack.
もらった。
Can't learn to copy this one.
やるじゃねえか。俺もわけのわからないとこに来て困ってる。どうだ、手を組まないか。
Now we do have to replace somebody, and like I said, I want to get everybody to level 16 so to learn their strongest skills. Yobi is the one who doesn't actually level up and you don't need him in the party to drop the enhancements, so you can have him out for some time. Oh, he gets sad when you kick him out. But we do have Akira as a healer. Significantly worse than Cube as a healer, but still a healer. Now Masaru is way behind in level because he doesn't get any experience in his own chapter. That we're gonna have to work with. And he can get his special attack to rock bottom because he really doesn't need it. At least I think so. And since we are here, we can get into the next trial. This one is for Oboro. You'll need rusted keys to get through these doors. And you get those by beating this enemy that only shows up inside this dungeon.
もらった。
い
That's probably the way to the end. But I got the one more key. I should not follow the marker because it's gonna be leading to the exit. Because it wants me to go to the Archon's Roost. This damage is still leaving a lot to be desired. I don't know what's the problem with your build now.
どんなもんや。
Oh, nothing here. Masaru finally has to do something. Masaru, we actually don't need to get to level 16 because he already has his most powerful skill. It's this one. But because it was a secret back in his chapter, you probably wouldn't get it your first time around. Any skill they didn't get in Masaru's chapter, he would learn here by leveling up, but we do already have all of them. There was a door back there with a key near the beginning. But because I think this dungeon has 4 entrances, one for each house in the kingdom, you really can't tell when you're near the end. Here it was. Ikea Sadio. Oh, I think I remember now. We have to get, I think, multiple of this to end the dungeon. So it's still a long way to end it. I think we found Li's strongest current move, and all along it was her very first one. For Cardinals, I think it's gonna be the 4 Guardian Beasts. Yeah, he still hasn't done much, but that's because most fights are over before he gets to move. So I'm leaving and entering through another house and see if it gets me somewhere different. I'm gonna need to find a shadow. Until a random encounter happens. That was on here already, hasn't? I did not actually know you could drop these weapons in this chapter. I thought you'd be stuck with only the ones you brought from Akira's chapter. But maybe the devs figured that most people playing for the first time would not have the foresight to remove Taro's weapons before coming here. Already gonna need another one. This is a dead end, but that looks very important. We'll need multiple keys, I don't know how many. If it's the Guardian Beast, it should be 4 of them. And then we get to that gate, it's probably gonna be multiple of them to unlock. So now we just have to find more shadows. Yeah, good point. The season to get the weapons is also in my slot.
忍法雪木枯らし
我流天才いやまずいね
Or how do you kill this one? Do you have to hit him with his weakness? Oh, there it is. Now he's resistance to everything. Oh, it just has to be a very strong attack. So this has no risk of killing you because it deals 0 damage other than the poison. It's just a bunch of status effects to annoy you. Nice.
許せ
まだまだ
次の相手だ
But I still have no keys. And because the tiles look so samey all around, it's gonna be hard to tell where I have already been. In my mind, the trials are all shorter than what this is becoming. And there's 5 more of them. Hey, we're getting raided. This DJ learns Bankai Haidar. Thanks a lot for the raid. As you're streaming, if you'd like to introduce yourself in the chat, feel free to do it. Also, I don't know if it's just on my end, but the sound that plays when somebody raids did not play for me. I had an issue with this before, but I hope it played in the actual stream. Also, that's the second key though. I assume there's 2 more of them. Yeah, the encounters are getting really dangerous now. A flying kick, it's the bear from Tekken. Also, I need to remember to shout out whenever somebody raids me. I'm doing that right now. It should have worked. There was another locked door somewhere back there. No, I forgot the path. And I need to fish for another shadow. I think now if battles are not a shadow, I'll start running away from them. Or we'll spend way too long in this dungeon. I take the wrong move. I wonder if being near locked door increases the rate of the shadow appearing. Oh, and that was wasted because this was just another entrance. Let's try this one. Oh, this is from Sinter's to lock doors. It's just too bad there's no way to speed up the encounter rate. I might have been here before. Now I'll go back to the other lock before I forget where it is. Not this. while we are idling here, I should mention that tomorrow I'm planning to do an Arknight stream. There has been an update with new stages to a current event and a new co-op event. I think it's enough content that it can last an entire stream. So I'm planning to do that. And then next week we return to Live 11, probably beat it. Just in case, I'll repeat this when the stream is about to end. It's not a key item, so I just wasted time here. We started on the entrance, I did not check yet. No, I think that was all of them. Now I really just gonna have to try to explore deeper. This might start to get really annoying now. Again, there is not really solid landmarks to tell where you have already been. And unfortunately it's the most important trial because it's the one for the protagonist that you can't remove from the party. No, it fell already in here. And it doesn't connect to anything else. I remember seeing a red chest on the background somewhere, but I couldn't access it. I should have gone after it as soon as I got that first glimpse. Oh, there it is on the left there. I hope it's only 3 keys. I'm afraid it might be 4. But if it's 3, that one is the last one, and then we just have to look for the final gates. Oh yeah, this is the most important dungeon for me because it's gonna have Oboro's strongest weapon in the end. And because Oboro is my chosen main character, I cannot remove him from the party. He's always gonna be the lead. Oh, I don't have a key yet. I need to fish for another shadow. I really wish this would be more like Oboro's chapter and the shadows would appear as actual enemies. But then do actually have to seek them out instead of avoiding battle. Oh, it finally procced the petrify status that this move has a chance to give. That's like an instant kill. Yeah, Suzaku, nice. So now I should start to look for the final area of this dungeon and hope to find the last chest on the way there, if there is one. This is gonna lead me out of it again. I've been here. I remember that string on the background. I might have to try yet another entrance. So this one is just adjacent to the first, but it might start to at a completely different point. Actually, I also wish this dungeon found some way to incorporate Oboro's invisibility skill, which he had in his own chapter. You can't use it here, even though Akira could use his mind reading on his dungeon. Yeah, this is just a dead end. At least we're getting some more keys. We've already gotten one level 16. That's how long this dungeon is taking.
俺も成長した
Two
も
of
ん
them.
だ
So two skills to check out. Death Blossom. And Judgment Day. Looks awesome, probably does better against groups of enemies. Akira takes a long time to charge, as usual. Yeah, worth the wait, and it deals a bunch of stat debuffs. Also, we finally get to glimpse the angel girl that Akira summons for more than a split second. There's a chest over there, but I think it's just a normal treasure. It's not one of the key items. Oh, that's a hint. So yeah, this should be the way to the end, and because this is not lit up yet, that should mean we still have one key to get. It might be this. Also, I get a little bump that the game never... It never gives any story explanation or purpose to that angel girl. She's just a visual flare. Oh, there's the key, nice. It really is the four guardians. I've seen some fanart that treats the angel girl as a separate character and draws her alongside Akira. But that aside, she only appears in the skill and there's no explanation for what her deal is. The green one should be Gamble. I just really like your design, I guess. The four cardinals, yeah, I kept calling him then Guardian Beast because I was thinking of a Godzilla movie. Now that I think about it, I'm also a bit bummed that there is no angel girl in Monster Girls and the Mysterious Adventure, when it seems like such an obvious pick. Even the final quarter is a bit long-winded. This dungeon really doesn't want to end. White should be Byakuo. Water must be Seiyu. And red is going to be Suzaku. Nice. It's a Murasame. Oh, I'm glad it gives away teleport. I was just starting to realize that oh, I'm gonna have to walk all the way back. I'm glad I don't have to. That's a massive boost to his attack power. I'm glad that dungeon is over with. I'm taking a short break now. I'll see you in a minute. Hi there. We could dismiss Lee and Akira now, but Lee still has to do her own dungeon, so I think I'm heading for that next.
なぜ私を付け狙う
While you were wandering that dungeon, he must have been waiting for ages there.
聞きたいのはこっちの方だここはどこだ私はキッドお前たちもここに迷い込んだのか共に出口を探すか、
仲がおよろしい子ってあばよ
Sunda is also gonna have a long way leveling up. I wonder if he needs a special attack. Just in case, I'll try to keep it at least a bit high. This one could be good on Masaru. Yeah, it seems like such an obvious thing to put in the description of each skill which stat it uses, but they didn't do it. Also, Lee cannot use Heavenly Peaks Descent whenever she wants this time, not only once as in the boss fight. The animation for that also makes it seems like it covers a much larger area than it actually covers. Actually, while we still have a Masaru in the party, it might be good to find his dungeon, which I think is somewhere up here. I think we had seen a blocked passage that I said we'd come back to. And there's gonna be plenty of fighting in his dungeon, so I'm running away from battles for now. If only I could remember where I saw it. It says the Archon's Roost. I might be way off where I need to be. Hey, what's that about? Was that the base that was sealed before? This is Sundown's dungeon. And I don't think there are battles in this one. The mechanic is that it's timed. It's gonna get darker every time the bell tolls. And if you don't finish it before it gets pitch black, something will happen. Oh nice, this was delightfully fast. Say dot for Magnum. Oh, and do we actually have to go back? I wonder if the timer is still running. Yes, it is. Should at least equip this to him. Also, I may regret this, but I'm actually going to let the timer tick down until it's pitch black. Until then, I'm trying to see if there's any chests I missed. But now I can barely see where you're going. It's a secret boss fight. They're weak to nothing. I have a chill level 16, so I should be strong enough for this. Oh. He cancelled out Oboro's attack. Do we try to use that skill one more time? I really need to heal everybody. Unless he kills me first.
しょうがないね。
まだ死ねんか。
使え。
大きなお世話だよ。千が連載
I want to at least take down this one on the bottom. So I might be able to make everybody retreat there. It might be safer.
使え。
まだ死ねんか。
Please don't push her.
おしまいだよ。千が連載
Oh, she's just getting knocked around now.
いいね。
ほらよ。
たっぷり礼をするよ。
手裏剣乱視。
Now it should be easier. Nice. One dead and the other one is crippled. We did it. You also get a 19 out of it. Now I think you can explore freely without enemies or time limit. I think this is one of the better design of these trials. It doesn't overstay its welcome for one, and I feel it implements Sundown, the gameplay style from Sundown's chapter, much better. You want to do this one last to get the most out of it. I mean, you can wait to do it until now you are strong enough to beat this extra boss. So don't have to come back here again later. Anyway, I used so many healing items in that fight, and there was one semi-secret area in this map where you could get an unlimited amount of bomb grass. So I'm gonna go try and find it. It's spinning oil. Do you have to corner him somewhere? Oh, it's a fight. I'll let go of Leaf for now. We're gonna have to get here again to do her dungeon. But first I'll try to do Masaru and Pogos.
気をつけなよ。
Also, I wanted to comment one thing on Pogo's localization, because yes, there's something that was changed there. And as Call did the localization change something a caveman says. That screen he gave you right before he joins you, it was the same one he did at the end of his own chapter. And that's actually supposed to be a word, not a random screen of like the word I in Japanese can mean love. And it's supposed to be cute, like the first ever spoken word is love because Pogo says it. But the localization treated it as just a generic screen. I've actually read that some other localizations, like the French one, actually correctly translated his screen to whatever love means in that language. And he's probably gonna say it again later. He can steal sniffing. That's gonna be how you actually find his dungeon. But I also don't remember where his one is. I know that Masaru's dungeon is somewhere here. But I don't recall where. I haven't looked yet. Yes, just to get to the kingdom, right? Yeah, I distinctly recall at the start of this chapter I found a place where there was a wall and no entrance. That should be Masaru's dungeon. Not that you have here. Let's suplex this elephant. I'm afraid it is gonna be like that bear fighting. It's gonna keep out healing my damage. So there is no kind of branching path here. It's somewhere on the upper half of the map, but it's not in the near the castle. Maybe it's further to the left. This is gonna lead you to the mountain. Oh, there it is. I was way off on where I initially fought this dungeon was.
この先は力のダンジョン。最強の力極めたくば、腕ずくで道を開いてみろ。
Apophis Philo. Pogo is low on HP. I think that's because we got it now. Oh, I have to unequip it, right. I'll show that off later. Yeah, that was one of Masaru's best skills.
次の相手だ。
If you can proc the turnaround effect every time, you can stun lock some enemies with it. Oh, someone is happy at least. Yeah, I had made this in Pogo's chapter and forgot about it. It says that you can use the fertility charm to heal HP, but to do that you actually can't have it equipped. You have to remove it and use it as an item in battle, and you don't consume it. The Trial of Power. It's full of chests that you can't open. Oh, that's a lot of chests. And they're all locked. Now that was easy. A set of champions reps. And here's the gimmick. That's when the dungeon actually starts, after you get the weapon. Now you can go back and open all of these chests, but you're gonna find a lot of very strong enemies. That's this dungeon's digging. To try and use Fleetfoot to stop him from charging that attack when he does it. Because if I don't do that, you will one-shot Sundown every time. Here, that's when you can use a Fertility Charm, and it's actually an area of effect. Nice. You can use that when you have no healer with you. Sundown really needs better equipment. But I think his special attack is also important. I wonder that attack is meant to interrupt your charge? Because if so, they failed twice on Masaru. Oh, Masaru doesn't have any hammer type move. I thought he would have one. He's level 16, but as I've explained, he has no skill to learn. Oh, that's a lot of experience for a single robot frog. A glove of the goddess. Even Sandal starting to deal a respectable amount of damage. Oh, he almost gets to one shot in the screen, like in his chapter. I hadn't even noticed that those two are almost at level 16. So at least it will be very little grinding that you have to do next time we stream this. Because I think 16 should be enough for the end of the chapter. So nice, but his skills could be a bit more creative. Yeah, all of his skills are just different forms of shooting. Shoot once, twice, thrice, 4 times, 6 times. But then what else could he do? An occult pendant. Sacrifices physical strength for spiritual. I'm betting here that Sundown uses special attack, but I'm not sure either. I also think I'll start to run away from battle so you can end this dungeon without taking too much longer. Oh, it's already over. Okay. I thought there was gonna be one more room. I ended the stream here and it flew by today. I didn't realize how long it had already taken. There's so many trials to go, 3 of them. I've done Pogo, Lee, and Cubis. Next time I stream Live might be the end, because I think you can do the remaining dungeons and the final boss in the same stream. But to remember that tomorrow I'm streaming Arc Knights, so to play some of the new content. I'll see if there's anybody invading today. I accidentally clicked out of the stream manager. Also, thanks for... I'll see you next time, Kieran. Thanks for watching. I found another VTuber. I think I'll raid them. I hope you have a good night. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope to see you again tomorrow.